So, here is the inner frame, fully completely built, of the Sinanju OVA version. Kind of like what we all remembered from the Stein. It's almost identical in certain aspects. The legs, the chest part area, the waist, except and the arms. Except certain parts of the kit is a little different, of course. Like for starters, of course, you have the little tube things here, like hydraulic pieces that go here and here. These are more curvature and round compared to the boxy look to the Stein. Different type of shoulders, of course, and different type of shoulder shield type things. I forgot, because I know these are where you want to stick in the what do you call those? The spikes, the red spikes. The another difference, of course, is this part, which happens to be the belt, the umbilical belt, you could say. There's nothing here that will support it or hold it. I have a distinct feeling that it's probably part of the red armor that will hold it. There's also this part here. Hold on a second. These parts, which I decided to put on, but I haven't cut open these yet. I just wanted to show you this first before I put them on. These, of course, will not hook up to the front skirt. It actually goes onto the armor. But I have to put them on so that way, when I paint it, it comes out, perfect. One unique feature that I didn't realize, and I thought it was applied to the to this kit, was the fact that it does not use the same manipulators that we all remembered on the Sinanju Stein, and of course on the new Gundam Master Grade for Kotoki. Instead, it has these, which reminds me of the hands that was on the Zaku 2.0, my Char Zaku. They're very, very strong, very maneuverable. I kind of like them. Really nice. Big, meaty hands, you could say. The one thing, of course, that I found difficult was for me to actually take the beam rifle and actually hold on, put onto it. If you see here, each of course beam rifle has that little slot here, like a little plastic nub. And all the manipulator hands out there that they are making has a little plastic nub that sticks out. And of course, this comes out. Oh, wow. However, I guess maybe they forgot to update this hand, because the plastic nub that's on the actual piece that's on the right and left hand are very small. And it's hard to hold them on to this. So, I don't know. I may have to find a way to actually... I hate to say this, glue it on or use something to adhere to it, because it doesn't feel strong. Maybe that's part of the reason why they introduced those manipulator hands on the last two kits. Everything else the same, of course. The legs was pretty much the same as I remembered, except for the side thrusters, which is a little bit more different. So is the side skirts, the front skirts, and the back skirts. And of course the thruster pack, which is a little different, unlike the last thruster pack, which I love. This one looks interesting. Yeah, it looks very interesting. When I first saw the Sinanju Master Grade built, and I think I saw it at some hobby, certain hobby stores, and of course Comic-Con, I always looked at it and said, gee, that suit looks very small. And then after me building it, I was impressed at how big and large it is. So I don't know why I always assumed this was going to be a small kit. I think maybe when I saw the Unicorn Gundam in its non-unicorn mode, that's what I assumed. It's not going to be big, but that's me. Now, certain other parts that I started to build, of course, the shield, which is partly built, which were painted. The beam rifle's done. The only thing I need to do is paint it, then put paint the sights. The bazooka. For those of you who don't remember, I actually assembled the bazooka, but didn't realize that it's a two-tone color. So this time I'm keeping certain parts separate, like, you know, here's the barrel, here's the part like this. And what I did was, last time was, there's a little plastic part. First you gotta put this one first, and the plastic part goes here. And then you connect these together like so. And I glued it the last time. Didn't had the foresight to see that was gonna happen. So I was like, alright, fine. I guess I have to remember not to do that on my next build. So I'm still in the process of cleaning up. I have to clean up the yellow parts, and here are the thrusters that I did not clean up. These are going to be, of course, sanded down, primed, painted black, gloss black, and then the chrome. So the thrusters are chrome. What I also want to do is the same thing with this, where I want to paint this black and then paint it chrome, but this will be gray, then I'll mask it, and then I'll paint these and the other, these guys chrome as well, so it has that chrome look to it. I may have to do the same thing with the umbilicals here under the helmet, under the head. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Alright, so now that I have this taken to the side, I'm going to begin working on these. Of course, the red parts. And I've been reading everyone's comments and reviews. And yes, maybe even though this... let me get the shield, because it fell on the floor. Even though this one looks better than this one, many people think that I should have tried a different way with this. I like this. I want to maybe give it another pass. It does have a chrome effect, but the shiny effect... I think what I did was, when I actually sprayed the chrome on this, I oversaturated it. I didn't balance it out. So I'm going to try to retest it again. I'll use plastic spoons and see what results I get out of it. Okay, so after getting bombarded with a lot of emails from a lot of people saying, please don't do what you're about to do, review this, do a reverse wash. I got so many comments from many people saying I should do this that, you know, I wanted to say something, but you guys were like it was like a conga line of comments saying, you know, reverse wash, don't do this, you're an idiot. Okay, calm down, I get it, I understand. As a matter of fact, right now, I'm reviewing Gunplas Fixation's review of the work in progress that he was doing for this RX 78-2. As you see here, he's about to prime the clear part of the eyes of the RX 78-2. Then he's going to use gloss black, which I have gloss black. Pretty nice right there. And then he's going to do chrome, which I have. I may have to, again, I got to buy another bottle. I'm already done with that. That looks pretty shiny. Let's see, then he's going to use clear yellow, so I'm assuming that I'll be using the gold. There's the gold, right? Let's say, yeah, clear yellow, gold is almost the same thing. So of course everything has to be all lacquer base for the wash to work. So right now that's painted. So now he takes, let's see, now it's time for the flat black. So he gets flat black. I guess I have to get flat black. He dumps it in there. Then this is the last layer of paint. And there must be enamel for the reverse wash to work. So the flat black has to be enamel. So let's see what happens. He sprays it. Okay, that's interesting. So it's nice and flat. Now use enamel thinner to clean the raised detail. So he just starts rubbing. And let's see. I see that the raised gold is starting to show. Use a very little thinner wipe, gently, takes your time. I got the what the cops are doing now. Just using a tissue paper. I have a like a Q-tip thing that I purchased from Hobby Japan a little while back, and then of course it continues rubbing it off until it shows. Interesting. You would think that instead of using gloss black, you're using gloss flat black. You should use acrylic. It says it's a lot of work, so, but it looks great, as you can see there. Clearly, it's something that I want to try when I get the 2.0. I'm sorry, the 3.0 of the RX-78 too. So I'm gonna test that out with the trim parts of the shield, of the arms, and all that stuff, and see if I can produce what you're seeing here.